How to do keyword research for SEO with AI. We're going to do three main things in this video. We're going to get the main keywords that relate to your business, whether you're selling something or you're trying to get leads for your business. We're going to get the long tail keywords of those main keywords. For example, if the main keyword is dog training, we're going to get long tail keywords like how to train a dog in 3 steps or dog training services in insert location. And then we're going to get the FAQs, the frequently asked questions about that keyword. We answer those questions. That's going to help us become the topical authority figure in that niche, helping us rank for that. For this, we need a couple of tools, and this is really important. We need DataForSEO, we need People Also Asked, and we need ChatGPT. DataForSEO allows us to collect very up-to-date and high-quality keyword research information, keyword data that we're then going to feed to ChatGPT. I'll tell you why that's really important in a second. Then we're going to use a free tool called People Also Asked, which is going to allow us to get all of the frequently asked questions about a keyword in a certain location. And then we're going to use ChatGPT to put all this together in an easy to follow strategy. I've prepared a custom GPT for you that I'll show you where to get access to in a second, where you place all this information and the output will be a strategy ready to go. Before we get into that, I want to explain why it's important that you don't just do this with ChatGPT alone. ChatGPT and most of the AIs out there are great to give you keyword ideas, but they don't have access to keyword research information, such as the keyword search volume or the keyword difficulty for a word, which is really important to know. So by giving that to GPT, you can make the correct data-driven approach. This is part 2 of a 4-part series on how to do SEO with AI. This is the keyword research component. We've done on-site SEO. The next video is going to be SEO content and then how to get backlinks. So make sure you subscribe and follow to get the other videos in this playlist. And if you're wondering who I am and why you should trust me, great idea. Great question. I like the way you think. My name's Nico. I'm an AI-powered SEO specialist, and I run an online community called the AI Ranking School Community, where we teach and we help people to rank #1 so they get more traffic and leads to their website. We've helped hundreds of people do this and even improve their SEO agencies like Stephen Marks. He recently created a strategy where he indexed 127 pages that were local SEO services pages. After 60 days, his client was getting 99 organic leads from this strategy, meaning his client never has to pay for Google Ads ever again. All the resources that I touch on will be listed in this Google Doc in the video description below that you can access so you can follow along with these free tools. We're going to need a couple of things, like I said, to be able to make this happen. You're going to sign up for DataForSEO. This is a platform that's going to give us high quality keyword information, and signing up with this free link, you're going to get $5 free credit to use this tool over and over, which is more than enough than what you need to do this completely, even a couple of times over and over. So let's get started right away. You're going to click that link, the DataForSEO link, and it's going to ask you to make an account for DataForSEO. You're going to need to create an account, and once you do, you get taken to a platform that looks like this. Don't worry if this looks a bit confusing. You're actually not going to need to use this platform much at all. When you make an account and you'll have $1 and you'll have $5 free credit up here, you're going to go to API access, and I want you to save the API login, which will be the same email that you use to log in, and the API password. You can send by email, and you need those 2 things. Then what we're going to do is go to Google Sheets. I'm going to use a brand new Google Sheet here so you can follow along with me. Now that you've got an account with DataForSEO, you need to install this extension called DataForSEO API Connector. Obviously, I'll leave a link in the Google Sheet below. Once you open that and start, the first time you connect this, you're going to get a message, a little pop-up box that looks like this. I'll leave it on the screen, where you need to put your login details and the password. Once you do that, click on that extension again in Google Sheets, and you'll get this pop-up here. You're going to click Insert Pre-made template. This is really important because this is going to do a lot of the work for us. Once you give it a while to load and make the template for you, you're going to look at the bottom and see that you've got a bunch of tabs here. keyword research intent, keyword difficulty, and all the rest. It's actually got a lot of useful tools. For now, we're going to ignore all of them, and we're going to select the tab similar keywords. In here, you're going to put the main keyword that you want to rank for. We're going to use this website as an example, which provides dog training services in Australia, in Melbourne, to be more precise. But we want to do keyword research on the main keyword, which is dog training. I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet here, and I'll place the main keyword here, dog training. Dog training, I want to place the location, the language. The rest you can leave as it is. The one that you want to amend as well is the number of suggestions. I'm actually going to select 60 here to make sure that I've got the most amount of suggested keywords here. The rest I can leave all empty. Now, when you've got that selected, the data is going to come up in these below these kind of black colored boxes. But before I do that, I need to make sure that the extension is out. So if I start that, the slide out will come out, and there's a couple of things that you need to make sure you do so this works correctly. So I've got the slide out here for keywords for sheets, and I need to make sure that I've got this selected here, the similar keywords that is underneath the keyword suggestions, and you need to make sure that you've got that enabled. That needs to be highlighted in blue, similar keywords. That means when we go run, it'll run on this page. So with all my keywords there and the location and the language selected, now I'm ready to go. I'm going to click on run. It's going to take a little while, but you can see that it'll start filling out all this section, and it did that in a matter of seconds. Incredible. So now I've got all these suggested similar keywords, including the search volume, competition index, cost per click, if I were to run ads for that, and a little bit more informational data. This is fantastic. Now we're going to continue our keyword research, and we're going to do a few more things here. We're going to go dog training, and we're going to go to a website called Also Asked. This is a fantastic free website that allows you to get all the frequently asked questions of a particular keyword in a location. I'm going to paste the keyword there. Make sure you select the location. This is very important. Otherwise, you will get different results. I'm going to do a live search. We're going to give it a minute, and it's going to give me a beautiful mind map of all the frequently asked questions about that keyword. You see here. Perfect. I'm going to download this and go to a PNG. So this is downloading the PNG of the mind map. Fantastic. So now you might be wondering, that's all well and good, but what on earth do I do with all this keyword research? It can be a little bit complex, and a lot of people stop here and they don't know what to do. That's okay. That's why we're going to take this a step further and use AI tools to help us organize this into a correct structure. One of the links below in the Google Sheet that I gave you, which is in the video description, will take you to this custom GPT. This is the SEO Keyword Research Helper. All you need to do is copy the data, which we've got here. You want the headers as well, the titles. We're going to copy that. We're going to go back to our custom GPT. We're going to paste it. And we're also going to just input the PNG with all the frequently asked questions. Now we're going to hit enter. This is going to ask you a couple of follow-up questions. It's very important that you fill them out to the best of your knowledge. Giving AI or ChatGPT more context will improve the output. Perfect. So now it's saying that it's reviewed the data and the keyword research data, and it wants some business information. Please fill this out. What is your business or website about? Dog training services in Melbourne. Actually, dog and puppy training services in Melbourne. Okay, number 4. This is very important as well. What is your primary goal? Lead generation, increased traffic, e-commerce, or local SEO? Really, it's lead generation here for this business. And the primary keyword here, I'm going to place as dog training. Perfect. Now I am going to give it my answers. I'm going to give it a while, and it's going to give you a strategy on what you should follow. It's going to give you a main pillar page and then supporting blog content ideas based on the research for you to write that will help you rank. For example, the main pillar page, you can think of a pillar page as your services pages, for example. And the first one is Dog Training Melbourne, the ultimate guide for owners. These are the targeting keywords, the purpose, the page structure even, and the supporting blog post. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to quickly write these blog posts in a matter of minutes as opposed to hours. But it's really important that you do those keywords. And we know that they are the right questions to be answering because we've gave it all the data. We've got another page here, another page as well. It's also going to give you best practices for these pages, which you can follow along with. And you know that they are they are high quality because we've provided all the data. If you want, you can go back and forth within this same conversation and ask and give it examples of your page and see if that's correct or not. So that's for one main keyword. If I want to do this again, let's say with puppy training, I can do the same thing. I'm just going to make sure that I delete the keywords or the research that I've already got here and hit and delete that. It's really important to understand how many credits you are using. So this one run cost about, not even 10 cents, 1 cent per run. So because you have $5 free credit, you can run this thing a couple of times. You can explore the other tabs at your own time, but this is the main one that for this video, I want you to focus on. I'm going to go puppy training again, and I'm going to hit run. Whilst that's going, I'm going to do the same thing here, puppy training, because I want the frequently asked questions for that. Puppy Training Australia, I'm going to do a live search. With also asked, you only get 3 free users per day, which tends to be more than enough to do these type of strategies anyway. Perfect. I'm going to download this again, PNG, and I'm going to go back to my custom GPT. I'm going to start a new chat with the same one. And I'm going to, again, give it the PNG of the frequently asked questions for puppy training. I'm going to go back to the research, the keyword research component about puppy training in Australia. And again, I'm going to hit enter here, and you can do this over and over. And this way allows you to have keyword research, but also a step-by-step guide on how to implement it. I find that people struggle after they do the keyword research in how to actually implement this to your website. Well, this is a step-by-step guide on how to do that. While that's going, let's talk a little bit about keyword research and why you should focus on it. The idea of keyword research isn't to find the keyword with the highest monthly search volume and just go for that keyword. It's actually counterintuitive to do that because that keyword is probably going to have a really high difficulty level, meaning it's going to be hard for you to rank for that. Anything above a 20 or 35 keyword difficulty for a brand new website, it's going to be hard for you to rank for that. Not to say you shouldn't try and rank for that keyword, but keep that in mind. So a lot of the times what you should do is look for the keyword difficulty that is a little bit lower and see if that actually fits with your services. For example, here I found one with a keyword difficulty of 1, but it says collars for puppy training. Maybe I could sell some collars as part of my services. Let's keep going down and see if I find one here. For this one, toilet training a puppy, that has a keyword difficulty of 4. Perfect. Maybe I should consider creating a whole services pages that says toilet training puppy services in Melbourne. That's a low difficulty keyword. Whilst that might mean lower search volume, it doesn't matter. The traffic that I do get will be a lot more relevant for me, getting me more leads, and it's going to give me a higher opportunity for me to rank higher for that keyword. Also, another note, whether it's DataForSEO, the tool that we're using, Ahrefs, SEMrush, all these tools aren't necessarily an absolute source of truth, meaning that their data for the keyword is not going to be 100% correct. So use this as a guide, not as a source of truth. This for me is enough to do keyword research. Don't overcomplicate it unless you really want to. So now, within a matter of minutes, I have a complete strategy to try and rank for dog training services near me and puppy services near me with all these questions and all this strategy here that I've got for puppy training services near me. I understand the keywords, the page structure, the supporting blog topics. Perfect. And again, Just to summarize, we did keyword research with AI and we found the main keywords, the long tail keywords related to that, and all the frequently asked questions. We then fed it to a custom GPT that allowed us to organize that very quickly and showed us or told us how to implement that to our website. The next video in this series is going to be SEO content. We're going to take those keywords that we found in the frequently asked questions, and I'm going to show you how to quickly and effectively write that content to help you rank. If you found this video useful, consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. I'll see you in the next one.